What we doing here? Salute to my audience. Hope you and the folks them are good. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, notification bell on. 4 things I ask of you, you know. If you're supporting, that's all it is. Even go back to the first segments and catch up. That way I don't have to repeat myself too much. Salute to the Prias them. Know the vibes. You're in the building gracefully. You know. Now, you see the thumbnail. You know the direction we're forwarding in. Yeah. Because what I've known or what I've noticed is that the smokers are assembling. Beware. Yeah. They're recruiting in a town near you. It's crazy. And all they're offering is all sorts of food. Mental. And that's what these folks call opportunity. It's crazy how times have changed. You know, we used to know what opportunity was and how it looked. We didn't see it forwarding in food form. But be careful. Those close to you are slowly edging that way. Now, today I need to talk about the boy Chinx. Because Chinx said a lot of stuff that I found distasteful, gracefully. I don't know Chinx. Chinx don't know myself. Fair enough. But I feel like when I speak on others, am I disrespectful? I don't feel like I'm too disrespectful. I feel like I'm just direct and I get to the point. Try to be respectful. So when I see others talking on my name disrespectfully, I sit here and I just think, it's distasteful. You know, it's crazy how a one video from the landing can make these civilians feel like they're bad for me. It's mental, but no problem. We'll address that. So Chinx, which is a part of Kid and Chinx, and salute to Kid, know the vibes, had a lot to say. And this is my point. I feel like I'm defending a lot of the time. Sometimes I attack, but very rarely. Defending. And I was never a defender. I was more of a number 10. You know what I mean? Yeah? Even up top, certain times. So Chinx, when I stated that you was either misinterpreting what I'm saying or painting your own narrative, I don't see how I could be wrong for that. Your opinion, though. So when I'm questioning you, it's more about you're saying things I didn't say, i.e., I get paid more than Spray, i.e., I get more views than Spray, which was never said from me. But you said that on your platform. You painted that picture to your folks. And it's cool. You don't care where to tell you're a bad boy. I get it. It's no problem. But content, that's what I thought we was doing here. So it's content I'm speaking of. Please don't do that again. Don't misinterpret what I say. If not, just don't speak on what I do. Because you've been doing it for a while. Reactions. That's your lane, right? You've all got my slogan in your little, you know the button or whatever it is that you, I don't know, but I thought that was cool. So there you go talking about you don't know me, but there you go with my slogan that you press from time to time and it's over, buddy. You know the one? Yeah? Strange to me, but cool. So, Mr. Civilian, you are a civilian. I'm a civilian too. Not like that. The difference between us is that you have 2 numbers in your phone book that I don't. And you have them saved under emergency. That's 999 and 111. It's over, buddy. We're nothing alike. So why you sit over there giving me nothing but animosity and Ross Clark attitude? I'm even spitting the words out. No Y's over here. Y-free zone. I'm confused, bad man. Well, civilian. I'm confused, Seville. Could be a new name still. So, Seville, what I'm asking you is, where did all this attitude come from? Now listen, bro. I go to work. You got your own business, right? It must be very stressful. You got 3 kids at home, right? Misses and all of that. I know how that can be, Brody. I don't have 3, but I just know how that can be. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you might have had a day where you was just pissed off. Sorry to use those words. And I get that, bro. But you bugged out and there was no need to, my guy. Why? You're not like that. You've told us that, remember? So when you get on to me about you've seen the video of the landing, I'm confused. What are we doing here? Why are you telling me about what you've seen on the landing? What are you going to do about it? You was asking me or telling me, so what? You was telling me you said what you said. And all sorts of things. And at that point, I knew. Hands and feet. All sorts of hands and feet. And man better know that I've got a notepad with all your names in it for hands and feet. So when I'm out there and I'm just driving around, no say I'm waiting to see one of you lot. Trust me. Joke thing I'm on, it's the internet, you know. But read between the lines, yeah? And shout out the folks and that, and the bros and that, car, they know too. You know, say I'm out of town, I'm kind of, you know, I venture from time to time, I venture. I like to take certain drives, you know, I try and take food and all sorts of things to the smoker's corner and I can never find them. Why? Because they're never there. They're gallivanting somewhere, looking for free, on free, you know. So I'm just going to let you know, Chinx, my guy, Seville. Maintain that energy, bad man. Sorry, Seville. And make sure you react to this, please. Because not only are you in the wrong, bad man. Where we going here? Because it's all cool. You're telling me about landing and that. You even told me that you're not posty. And then I started thinking, what's posty got to do with this? So if you're not posty, what does that mean to me? Trying to read between the lines, Chinx. And what I'm gathering is it can't be true. What you're portraying, it can't be that. No way. Can't be. Because let me get this straight. You told us you're a pum-pum. Galting. Crazy. You told us you're not a bad boy. Okay. You told us you'll call police. Okay. But then the most important part of that sentence, but don't touch me. Now I'm confused. Because if you are touched, what will happen? If you could let me know. I'm intrigued. Is it that you pull the phone out and call one of the two numbers, whether that be 999 or 111? Or is it that you do the mad thing? But then you just told us that you're not on no gangster time. Very confused, Chinx. You know, very. So please let me know how you want this to play out moving forward. You know? Love what you guys do over there. Amazing. Yeah? You men are there taking all donations. For what charity? If you could let me know. Because while you're there on stream for 24 hours a day, the kids are at home and they need feeding. They need to be tucked to bed. It's over, buddy. Yeah? There you go sitting on some couch asking for donations from people that could be on the register. But you don't care about they're on the register. You just care about your pocket. All sorts of quids is what you care about, bad man. Go home and feed the kids. You have tree. Mrs. must be upset with you, my guy. It's crazy. All you do is stream every day. Now, don't get me wrong. I hope you're making great money from it. I really do. I really mean that. Because to be away from your kids for so long and all you care about is getting 5K subscribers or 10K, talking about you'll do the mad thing once you get to 20K, had me worried, my guy. What is the mad thing you talk of? Kinky stuff. I see. Some prostitution. I see. Now, I'm upset that the boy Kid, who's your co-host, has to take these strays. But you know how the thing says. It's content. It's cool. Knows the folks and that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave that there with you. You said a lot of other things, Chinx, but It's cool, my guy. It's cool. You know, I'm not gangster as well, just so you know, just a 9-to-5er, you know, so. But over to Simon now. Simon, why is it you told off Chronic for being on a live with myself? What was you upset about, my guy? I'm confused. Do we have a problem here? Because you know the folks and that. Because there you go with your new show, reading out your comments. Love that. Cold. Very up to date, I see. And then you've gone and invited another smoker that you would not have cared about if he wasn't talking about who, I wonder. But then you feel away because your name's getting dragged through the mud. Well, at least you got the right boots for that, my guy. You know, the outfit suits the situation and the setting, my guy. You know. But it's cool, Simon, man. True, you're the boss of Chronic and you got your own boss. It's just leveling up now. Just want to meet the final boss, you know. Because while you've been out here screaming a certain rapper's name for years, all now we can't see or hear anything. You know. So all this badness that you're portraying, my guy, we can't see it. It's 2026, my guy. You're talking about smoke in 2002. And these times you've been a smoker since 2000. You know. Yeah? And Chinx say, what, it's cool because you told us you smoke crack. You've been on all sorts of lines. The Elizabeth line. Yeah? The cocaine line. Yeah? It's crazy to me. Mental. And your new smoker, do you know he's been in 7 different areas and ran out of all 6 of them?
Yeah, I remember Stu. I just remember him running away all the time, bro. And man must have wrapped him up a few times, bro. So he's chatting.
And the one he survived in now, where's he living? At a friend's house. And this smoker had the cheek to tell me he wanted to do house for house. Talking about show me ceilings. Your ceiling is not even your ceiling, my guy. Show me your front door. And it's not yours. You're going from a girl's bedroom that you're sleeping in, creeping around her mum's yard. Mental. It's over, buddy. And then the poor woman, when she looks out the window, she sees you taking the car. Where are you going in the car, my guy? Crazy. Mental. Talking about you're there waiting for the yard from the council, moving like a baby mother. What we doing here? All sorts of smokers are assembling. Yeah? All sorts of smokers moving like baby mothers from the block about you're not moving until you get your yard. Bad man, go to work. Save up money to get your yard. Oh, you want it from the council. Right. But you was talking about studio flats. But you have none. You're in your brethren's yard. Stinking out the place. Yeah? Mental. The cheek. Wouldn't even be on the platform if it wasn't for Uno. Cool, man. Gracefully. You're monetized now. Gold. Save up. Get your own yard. You know? It's over there using up hella Wi-Fi to talk your foolishness on that couch. And now you've moved from the couch to another corner. That's not yours. But it's a corner. And you're familiar with the corner. Being in the smoker's corner. So big up the smokers and that. I wish you the best. Can't wait to see you guys. Got food for you. You know. It's the landing, man. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. You never know what we might talk about.